G'day guys, just a quick message before we get started in today's video. Today's sound quality is not the best because we were in a very busy cafe, as you will see, but hopefully you can still enjoy the video. I did my best to fix everything, but not everything came out perfect, but enjoy the video anyway, and hopefully next time we'll have some better sound quality. So sorry again, but let's get started with the video. So, g'day guys, welcome to Kozzie TV, and as you can see, I'm here with my two new friends. Not new, actually I have one friend who's always here. One and only Ronnie now. Okay. And then we have our unnatural friend Chihee at the moment. And as you can see, we've come to a brunch cafe. Aussie style brunch cafe, brunch cafe recommended to our beautiful guest today, Chihee, because Chihee went over to Australia to see
stuff.
But we've ordered a whole lot of food, as you can see. So let me go around and talk about what we've ordered. We have ordered eggs Benedict with waffles, with salmon, smashed avocado, bacon, and scrambled eggs. An Australian style pie, which will be interesting because we had food pie to arrive with, a sausage roll, which I haven't had in a very long time, and last but not least, our dessert and biscuit. So we're going to try everything out, give our opinion, and maybe also talk about Chihee's time in Australia and what she enjoyed, what she didn't enjoy, and if you recommended anything. So let's dig in. You can start wherever you want. For me, I think I'm gonna start.
I want to try this.
That's for 앞접시?
Oh yeah,
sure. Oh, so nice.
What did you eat?
Just the egg. Just the
What's the sauce for?
That's a great. Oh, have you ever had gravy?
Gravy?
No. You never had gravy before?
No. Like gravy or gravy?
How do you explain gravy? It's like a meat sauce. Like a meat. You don't know gravy? Yeah, we don't really have gravy.
Kind of sausage.
It's such an Aussie thing. Huh? So when you were in Australia, what was the best foods you ate?
Best food?
Yeah.
This authentic local burger I had.
Oh, like a sujet burger?
Yeah. Your friend took me there. So you have to have this with ketchup.
That's a good meat pie.
Oh, this is
I've been. I will say that I don't know if waffles are the usual choice of eggs Benedict in Australia. I think it's on toast. Usually French toast. Yeah. What do you think about the sausage roll?
it's really good.
That's it. How would you compare it to like a Korean sausage roll?
Is there a Korean sausage?
Kind of like. They add the sausage.
We talked about this, but
Yeah.
inside the filling's very different.
And the dough is really good.
Yeah.
Crispy.
Oh.
That's how like an Australian sausage. So the inside, like kind of like mincemeat mixed with the pastry, rather than like in Korea, it's what do you say, like the processed sausage, like a hot dog, and then wrapped with pastry.
Yep. The thing about Australian food, and getting compliments, I feel proud to be from Australia for once. I never felt proud.
Really?
They would always, tell us off with our accent, where's this strength, down under.
Do you learn any Australian accents while you were down there?
Me? I tried. I tried to copy them.
Yes. Like what?
Like mimic, but I couldn't.
Can?
Yeah. I want to try this.
Try it.
Okay.
Really.
What's this called?
Meat pie.
This is meat pie?
This is a meat
It's a
pie.
different style meat pie.
Oh, I've seen you guys eat the New Zealand meat pie.
Yeah.
They're a little Swiss meat pie.
With mashed potato.
So I think the difference between the Australian meat pie and this meat pie is that there is, you're right. It's usually, there is a bottom, like pastry bottom. Yeah. Try it with this coat.
Yeah.
I'm going to try the sausage roll actually.
Me too.
Yeah.
진짜 맛있어. It's really good.
Meat pies are more like the British style food as well, not Australian. Maybe sausage rolls, like I'd say, an eggs Benedict is fun. Yeah.
But to be really, really honest, I like the swab ones.
Yep, sausage roll.
Better than that. But they're both good in different ways. I like the swab.
Look, I haven't had a sausage roll in 15 years.
I haven't had a good sausage roll.
Because I've never been back to Australia. And since I came here, it's been like, yeah.
It's a little bit different looking than like a regular, like a Australian sausage roll. That tastes like and screws. It's really good.
Street kebab is really good.
Oh, kebab.
Wow.
Well, kebab's not really Australian, but it's like Turkish, but still a lot of Australians love. Kebab's like peasant.
Yeah.
Really? I don't know, like so after you're hungover.
Or I remember for the
While you're drunk.
Oh yeah.
So usually if you're outside of a pub, they'll have like food truck, and then they'll have a look about like for any food. So like the big popular things like a lot of garlic salt and
Tivoli.
Hey, I'm pleasantly surprised because I mean we plan to go to other as well, but
Pretty authentic.
I think it's pretty authentic, and I am very critical because there's a lot of people a lot of cafes out there, like mainland Australian food, but they're really nice. Well, yeah. But I think the sausage roll, the pie, well, not the look, but the taste is pretty authentic. The eggs Benedict is eggs. It's usually what you get in Australia. Smashed avo. I like it. There's a little bit more though.
It's expensive.
Avo is expensive. Fruit's expensive,
Yeah.
but it tastes really good.
So I went to like Australia in February, right?
Yeah.
I missed their brunch, and I wanted to not remember the trip I had.
Yeah.
So I did some search. No, actually, my sister told me that there's an Aussie-style French cafe, and she wanted to go there because she saw like the roots I had in Australia, and she was like, "Oh, let's go." And right after I came back, not right after, but like a few weeks later, we came to this place together, and then yeah, it seemed pretty authentic.
Really taste similar to the ones you had in Sydney.
I had a different one though. I had some sort of like honey bread. I have a video of it, but I had it with flat white because my friend told me I have to have a cup of flat white when I'm in Melbourne.
It's more popular in Melbourne.
I think so, baby. Do you think it's like with flat white? Like, why do you like the taste of flat white?
It's like Kozzie. What is Kozzie?
Sorry, there is no translation. I don't read all.
Bitter?
Sweet.
You think it's sweeter?
Compared to other.
It's like milk,
Or milk?
like almondy, milky, oaty.
Did you try long black
Yeah, a little. What's along with that?
compared to an Americano?
So what a long black is basically the same as an Americano.
Well, I do
Different name.
long.
Different name.
Different names. Supposedly, so I've been online and there's been a lot of like comment about like it's the way it's made,
Oh.
and some people say like the coffee goes to first, then the water, or some people say the water goes to first, then the coffee. I don't know which one is which,
Or both.
but it doesn't really make a difference because it's still just two ingredients. So maybe it's like the crema on top. I don't know, but it's yeah, a long black. You can get only really get an Americano like Starbucks in Australia. But really, cafe is like you notice how the cafe culture is very different in Korea or in Australia as well. No, it's not. What do you call it? Franchise. So,
Oh, yeah. They have their own like style.
yeah, yeah,
And I liked how they opened really early too.
yeah.
Like Australians are early birds, right?
Very much. Very much so. And that's why I was really surprised this opened at 7:30 because nothing in Korea opens at 7:30.
Yeah.
And then you're like, really? A very strange thing is oak cancer.
Well, I also remember having some, is it mussel or mustard?
Mussels.
Mussels? Like, tomato mussel soup at the Victorian market.
Oh, okay.
It was really good.
Have you been to the Victorian market? It's from like a big shoot.
It's in Melbourne.
You've been in Melbourne.
I'm Audrey Sydney 20.
It's like a person who's never left salt.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Like a country
I've
rat.
just been to Queensland like once, which is like equivalent to Brisbane.
Yeah.
I've only been to Queensland once.
Food market for Victorians. Yep. And it's got all these like different like style food.
Organic.
Out of all the things so far, what has been your favorite?
This.
Oh, that's surprising.
Yeah.
You can have that.
This and this.
Yeah.
Because I had this last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that new.
Yeah.
This isn't like 100% Australian, whereas these two,
I would definitely say that, yeah. Like Eggs Benedict, the waffles I don't think really represent Australia because Australia's not really a waffle country, I don't think. This is what I would expect in Australia. Some toast, eggs, avocado, probably a lot more avocado.
What is this?
That would be spinach, I believe. You can get that in Korea as well.
I'll play food.
But these two are being by far the standout. And if you haven't noticed, people walking in, blur out their face or drinking waffle, which is going to be annoying post-production. How about like sightseeing in Australia? What was the best thing?
Sightseeing.
Did you go sightseeing at all? Or did you just
I did. I walked around a lot. Like when I travel, I don't plan it out. I
Me
just
neither.
walk around. And if I've recommended some places, I would go there. But one touristy site I've been to is the Opera House. I just looked at it from outside, took some photos. Because I was traveling alone, I just asked a random person on the street to take. I think she was a professional photographer because she can't like the camera's like it's
Oh, really?
her close. And I thought she would take a good photo. So I asked her, could we please talk it for me? And then yeah, it was pretty satisfying. Yeah,
So the Harbour Bridge.
I did.
Yeah.
What else was?
That's about it. That's it.
It's about it.
That's all you said.
All about Sydney.
That's true. Like you only go to Sydney to see those.
Right. Well, I was in the city area later on, but then in the beginning I was at Ewington
Alright.
and the Olympic Park area.
Very close to where I used to live. The big park area, yeah. Ewington.
It was a really nice like village neighborhood to live in. And the best sightseeing, I think, was the sky.
Oh, yeah.
The skies.
That's what I think about Australia.
Something you can't see is home. It's not
Very
other
often.
parts of Korea.
Actually, recently something pretty good,
Yeah.
but like not very healthy. Like it's weird, but in my opinion, you can taste the air in Australia. It's just so clean. It's so clean.
Unless there's bushfire.
And then this is just
Most days, yeah, the air is super clean.
What's bushwire?
bushfire.
Something.
Oh, I thought it said bushwire.
Listening is terrible today.
It's going on. By the way, she's obviously not from Australia.
Yeah.
So her hearing's a little different. Like, she's more accustomed to like American.
No, I'm from Thailand.
Thailand.
But you don't have that accent.
No,
So which is better, Melbourne or Sydney? Yo?
Sydney.
Sydney? Wow. Why? Oh, I would just say Melbourne.
Oh, because Melbourne was more like city, a lot of tall buildings. It was like the mix of Europe and South Asia.
Oh really?
Yeah, I kind of felt like that. But Sydney is just like Sydney.
What is that?
You know, so also Sydney. When I was from Sydney, and you'll know Sydney's just Sydney.
It's just like saying, I'm just me.
Yep, so
I'm just me. You know, I'm just me.
Have you heard of Surrey Hills?
of course, yeah, it's very famous.
Oh, I was there. Ice
By the
cream?
way, we don't say Synerine, we say sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry, Hill.
Sorry.
Okay.
How do you say Melbourne?
Melba.
Melbourne.
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 Keep it short, but other people say Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Where were you born? I was born in Melbourne.
Well, it's because like in America there's a Melbourne.
Oh, really?
A city called Melbourne.
Some city called Melbourne.
Okay, does anyone want to share this with me?
No, you should know.
It's yours, it's yours, it's yours.
We ordered a lot, but we are finishing it.
We are. We must have been hungry.
But you know, it was like, it's 4 plates.
Oh, yeah. One plate for each and share one.
Yeah.
What's that? It's plate up. So you have to see what you eat. Are you a cookie person? You like that? It was a biscuit never. I don't know the difference.
Yeah, I like this.
Do you like Eugene's?
Just randomly, yes. You like Eugene?
Yeah.
Do you like the sun cookie?
Oh, yeah. Is it their debut?
It is.
Like they.
You don't want to get that wrong because like K-pop fans, they go really after each other.
I love K-pop, by the way. I love everything. Anyway, you know, looking at Gravy just brings back like great memories back in primary school. After school, I would always have to walk back home.
Yeah.
And it was like good 2 or 3 kilometers. And on the way back, there would be so many stores that sold chips, fish and chips.
Yeah.
And of course, they had the gravy sauce, the chicken salt,
Oh my god, that's something.
sour cream, and sweet chili. So every day, like my main reason for going to school
Yeah.
was to drop by
Yeah.
the store on my way back after school, and I would have chips every single day.
No wonder you're chubby.
Yeah, that made me fat, but I used to love the sauce so much. Like the owner would know right away. Gravy? Yeah.
Oh.
There's this thing in Australia called chicken salt. And what is chicken salt? What is your hearing?
Yeah, like
It is ridiculous.
yes. Okay.
Open the curtains. Okay.
Basically, chicken. Well, it's not. I don't know because it's not really chicken flavor.
Chicken salt.
Yeah. And the really good chicken salt is like blue or yellow. Like
Yellow?
blue or yellow. Like think of like something really, really bright. That's what.
Like this?
Like probably like that.
You know, like you don't know what zinc is, do you?
I do.
Oh, you know,
See, a lot of sports players, they put it on their face.
Oh. Is that black?
There's black. There's fluoro as well.
yeah, just blue.
Wow.
This white.
Wow, we killed it.
We very well.
At first, I thought you were ordering too much. But
If I saw the language, I probably would have wanted that as well.
I can do more.
How about you, Theo? What was your favorite today out of all this?
But I have to say,
Why?
this meat pie
Oh.
is, it's not like authentic
No, I don't think so.
Aussie pie that I remember eating.
Yeah.
It's got its own style, own twist. But the gravy sauce with spinach
Yeah.
just tops everything else. I love it. It's like, wow. It's a whole new taste. I didn't really expect, but it's a pleasant surprise, like you said.
That's good.
You guys just Like just digging away. I was gonna have the last bit, but it's gone.
I want this one. I like the soft part.
The last thing I want to introduce you to is
It's called Anzac cookie. Anzac cookie.
Anzac biscuit or Anzac.
Or biscuit. So
What are you doing?
Sorry.
It's recording.
what again? What is it?
She's just looking at the camera like she's never seen a camera before. Like,
Like a tourist. Anyways, these Anzac biscuits it's an acronym for Australia, Australian, New Zealand.
Oh.
During like two.
one of the
The wives of the soldiers would actually make these biscuits and then send them over, overseas, because the ingredients they didn't spoil that fast. That's why it's called Anzac biscuits.
So what are the ingredients?
oats,
Sugar.
oats, butter, sugar, flour, coconut.
I told you.
Yeah, you did actually. Golden syrup and baking soda.
Yeah, I got most of it right.
So dig in and tell me what you think.
Pretty hard.
That's sorry.
Like that.
That's it.
Yeah,
It's meant to be hard.
yeah. We're just making a big mess. Reminds me of home. Do your fingers for now.
It's kind of like soft granola mixed
That's not a
with
bad. That's not a bad.
yeah, and a lot more buttery.
No, it is.
Yeah.
Where have you been back? Because like the reason why I ordered is because I've never seen it in Korea, and it's very Australian, very, very, very Australian. Actually, the reason why I decided to really come here was because of this biscuit. Yeah, like I know it was a Japanese book, but this biscuit, like, it must be really like authentic Australian is making itself Anzac biscuit. Because Anzac biscuits are really rare.
I was back in school and I didn't know anything about Australian history.
Yeah.
Like teachers would, teach us about the Australian history, like stuff like that. And like would have to make them. That was part of the course. And every time we had this kind of event going on, they would bring like Anzac cookies, biscuits, and of course lamingtons as well. Lamington, they sell lamingtons here as well, and I think that's my favorite.
Lamingtons are next time we got me with this style or someone. Get this straw. Lamingtons are
And of course with a long,
This is on black.
this is long black.
according to you.
No, this is an Americano, but like I said, it's the same kind of coffee, different name.
Are you like or do you also like?
Can you use your hand? You can use your fingers.
So good.
So,
Oh, do you like Americano?
I like ice.
Usually long blacks are better than hot. Otherwise, we're just Americano.
But in winter, I drink Scotch.
Now some.
I noticed in Korea, like Korean coffee, they water it down a lot. They add a lot of water.
Yeah, it's more ice, like 90% iron. I think that's where we'll wrap it up.
This is
No, it's good.
It's really good. Good way to end it. Thank you, Chihee, for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me.
how about you say the punchline?
Oh, 족부대다?
She knows it. She's a watcher. Guys. And I'll see you next time. And hopefully this was a lot of fun. Thank you. Bye.